Test number 23, part 1. See question number 46. In question number 46, what is given there? In question number 46, an organic compound is given which is PH, C, double bond O and CH3. When it reacts with NaOCl. NaOCl basically a mixture of NaOH plus Cl2. So this is basically halo form reaction. This part will change into halo form, so it forms CHCl3, and this part is converted into salt of carboxylic acid. So it will be PHC double ONA. Now on hydrolysis in presence of H plus ion, Na plus is replaced by H plus ion, so it will form PHCOOH. In next step, what is given there? PHCOOH. When SOCl2 is passed, then OH will be replaced by Cl, so it forms PHCOCl. After that, on reaction with aniline. When reaction with aniline, basically aniline will react NHH, so HCl will be removed. So minus of HCl, and the final product is benzene carrying NHCO and pH. So question number 46, option A is correct. See question number 47. In question number 47, what is given there? Which of the following ester cannot undergo Claisen self-condensation? Question number 47. As we know that those esters which do not have alpha hydrogen atom, do not undergo Claisen self-condensation reaction. Claisen condensation reaction. So as we can see that in option B, that is C6H5, COO and C2H5, as alpha hydrogen is absent. Alpha hydrogen is absent. So alpha hydrogen is absent as there is phenyl group attached to ester group. So we can say that as alpha hydrogen is absent, therefore it do not undergo Claisen self-condensation. So question number 47, option B is correct. See question number 48. In question number 48, we know that in the presence of ester, as we know, in presence of ester, the commonly used dehydrating agent is concentrated H2SO4. So concentrated H2SO4 is a powerful dehydrating agent also in the case of ester. So question number 48, option D is correct. See question number 49. In question number 49, what is given there? See question number 49 is basically product of aldol condensation. As we know that for aldol condensation, at least 2 alpha hydrogen must be present. And the product of aldol, when the reaction takes place, suppose if we take CH3 CHO, another molecule will react CH3CHO in presence of dilute NaOH. The product form is, after reaction, the product form is CH3, CHOH and CH2, CHO. We can see that this is alpha and this is beta. On beta position there is hydroxy group. So this is alpha and this is beta. So we can say that the product form after aldol condensation is beta hydroxy, and the compound is aldehyde. So beta hydroxy aldehyde, or in case of aldehyde is not present, then there must be ketone. So beta hydroxy aldehyde, or we can say beta hydroxy ketone is formed as a product. So question number 49, option A is correct. See question number 50. In question number 50, what is given there? See question number 50. Question number 50 is general formula of CN H2N NO2. When we put n equal to 1, it will be CH2O2, and this belongs to HCOOH. The molecular formula also having CH2O2. So basically this is the general formula of carboxylic acid. Question number 50, option B is correct. See question number 51. In question number 51, what is given there? See, question number 51 is basically which of the following will give benzoic acid on oxidation. As we know that when benzyl chloride, this is benzyl chloride. So when benzyl chloride oxidizes by nascent oxygen is provided by K2Cr2 plus H2SO4. This is a strong oxidizing agent. So it will oxidize CH group having alpha hydrogen into carboxylic group. So question number 51, option B is correct. Option D, benzyl chloride is present in option D. So option D is correct. See question number 52. In question number 52, what is given there? See question number 52. Acetone is treated with excess of ethanol. As we know that acetone is CH3C double bond O and CH3. When it is treated with excess of ethanol. So in excess of ethanol, basically C2H5OH, and here also C2H5OH. When excess of ethanol is treated, as we can see that these two valency will be free and there is removal of water. So water will remove and this oxygen will link with this carbon. So the product obtained is minus of H2O, and the product obtained here is CH3, C, CH3, O, C2H5 and O, C2H5. So question number 52, option D is correct. See question number 53. In question number 53, what is given there? See question number 53. Question number 53 is basically which of the following reagent is used for the conversion. For the conversion is given there. This is C double bond O and C O O E T. When the compound changes into, this group remain as it is and this changes into OH. As we know that on hydrolysis, first on hydrolysis this compound will change into OH group. On hydrolysis this compound will change into OH group. So OH will attach to this and H will attach to this. So the product on hydrolysis gives hydrolysis, that's it, H3O plus. It will give double bond remain as it is, and this compound will convert into C double bond O, OH. So this compound will change into, and there is less space, so I am discussing it on another paper. See again, question number 53. Question number 53. Question number 53 is basically which of the following reagent is used. As we can see that the reaction is given in which ester is present. In which ester is present. And this compound changes into this compound. Ester group changes into OH group. Ester group changes into OH group. See, as we can see that when hydrolysis occurs, it means H3O plus. On hydrolysis, the compound will change into COH group. The compound will change into COH group. So the compound will change into COH group. So we can say that when this compound is basically this one, this compound is basically this one. We may also write is this one, COOET. First we do hydrolysis. When we do hydrolysis, then there is OH group which attached to carbon and H attached to oxygen. So the product form is this one. This is attached with OH group. Now, so the product form is, after hydrolysis, first step, the product form is this one. Now after reaction with ethylene glycol, on the reaction with ethylene glycol, that is C2, CH2, OH and CH2OH. On reaction with ethylene glycol, as we can see that on reaction with ethylene glycol, this ethylene glycol will react with this double bonded oxygen. So when this reacts with double bonded oxygen, then the reaction is like this. It will form the group as it is. This group is as it is, and this links with two oxygen atoms of ethylene glycol. This is oxygen, that is ethylene glycol attached, and the rest group will remain same. So when we do reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride in first step, and in second step when we do hydrolysis, then the product obtained here is this one, which is given there. So which steps followed here? First step we have done hydrolysis, and the reagent we have used here is known as ethylene glycol. This compound is ethylene glycol. So compound here is ethylene glycol, and then we use lithium aluminum hydride and hydrolysis. So question number 53, option A is correct. Question 53, option A is correct. See question number 54. In question number 54, what is given there? See, question number 54 is basically the polymer is given there, that is CH2O, CH2, O and CH2. The compound is basically trioxane. Trioxane is formed by the polymerization of aldehyde, or we can say ketone. So this compound is basically trioxane. So question number 54, option A is correct. See question number 55. In question number 55, what is given there? The question is, when silver benzoate is this compound. When silver benzoate reacts with bromine, that is Br2, the product obtained is, as we can say that CO2 will be removed, and this Ag will remove with Br, and this bromine will attack on the carbon atom benzene. So products obtained are, one is bromobenzene, and another is CO2, and another is AgBr. So question number 55, option D is correct. See question number 56. Question number 56 is basically iodoform test. As we know that iodoform test given by methyl ketone. So we can see that C2H5OH is also oxidized into CH3COH. So this can give iodoform test. So positive iodoform test given by ethanol. Also, because this compound oxidized into this one, this is methyl ketone group. So acetaldehyde also give methyl ketone. As acetaldehyde also methyl ketone, so it will give positive iodoform test. Ketone already containing methyl ketone, so it also gives positive iodoform test. But in formaldehyde there is no methyl ketone, so it does not give iodoform test. So methyl ketone is absent in the formaldehyde, it does not give iodoform test. So question number 56, option D is correct. See question number 57. In question number 57, what is given there? See question number 57 is the major product B obtained by the reaction. As we know that the compound given is basically, this is methoxy group, and the group attached here is benzaldehyde. As we know that when Grignard reagent attack, that is CH3 negative MgBr positive, so this will attack on carbonyl carbon, and on hydrolysis, so the compound obtained in this step is basically, this compound remain as it is, and this compound is OH after hydrolysis, and hydrolysis also takes place. So the compound obtained here is this one. As C2H5 is added, we have added C2H5, so C2H5 will attack. So on this C2H5 will attack. So the compound formed in first step is this one. When we added HCl, then Cl minus is replaced by the OH. Then the product in the final step will be MEO and CCl. So Grignard reagent is C2H5 minus attacks on the carbon atom. So C2H5 attacks on carbon atom, and hydrolysis it forms this one, and Cl minus will attack the OH minus. So question number 57, option D is correct. See question number 58. In question number 58, what is given there? See question number 58 is basically, the compound is given here containing COCH3 and CH3. When we add oxidizing agent, when we oxidize it by KMnO4 in basic medium, and H2SO4 also added, this group and this group, both groups will convert into carboxylic acid. So both groups will convert into carboxylic acid oxidized by KMnO4. So question number 58, option C is correct. See question number 59. In question number 59, what is given there? See question number 59. Question 59 is, iodoform can be prepared from all except. As we know that in isobutyl alcohol, there is no methyl ketone. as methyl ketone is absent, therefore it does not give iodoform test. It does not give iodoform test. This is isobutyl alcohol, as iso group is present there, so isobutyl alcohol does not give iodoform test. So question number 59, option D is correct. See question number 60. In question number 60, what is given there? See question number 60. Question number 60 is basically the reaction of methanoic acid with concentrated H2SO4. As concentrated H2SO4 is a dehydrating agent. Dehydrating agent means removal of water. Removal of water. So water is removed and carbon monoxide will be formed. So these are the products. So question number 60, option B is correct.